Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again and welcome to another video. And for today's video I'm going to be doing a review slash discussion on this movie right here, The Tripper. This got recommended to me from Aussie 80s. He left some comments in my recent slasher collection video. Anyone who's seen it was aware that I was after recommendations. This was one of the movies he recommended. So I headed down to my local video store in the hope they had it, and obviously they did because I've got it right here. So I rented it out, put it on a couple of days ago, and I'm here to discuss this movie. So the main reason that I wanted to post this review is because I really haven't heard too many people talk about it. I've only heard a couple of people recommend it, and that was when they were recommending it to me, and I've never really seen anyone show this in their updates or talk about it. So I'm here to discuss this movie and whether I would recommend it or not. So the basic storyline behind this one is it follows a group of young adults, probably early to mid-20s. They're a group of hippies and they're headed to a big music festival, kind of like a modern day Woodstock. So they're in their hippie style van heading to a wooded area where the concert's being held, and of course there's a whole group of other hippies converting on this location, and yeah, they're basically there for a weekend of music, drugs, and a lot of drugs as well. They're basically completely out of it for the majority of the movie, which makes it fairly interesting, especially when the killer turns up. The killer is really awesome. He's obsessed with the ex-president Ronald Reagan, and here he is there on the cover. He dresses up in a Ronald Reagan mask, a suit, and of course his weapon of choice is the axe. There is a bit of backstory on the killer at the start of the movie, but I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. So that's the basic rundown of the storyline. Now, would I recommend this movie to slasher fans? Most definitely. I definitely think it's up there with some of the better slashers, especially in terms of modern slashers. This is definitely a standout. It's fairly unique as well, especially in terms of the storyline and the killer, which I really appreciated, especially nowadays where the horror genre is really flooded with a lot of remakes. This was really good. It had a great 80s throwback, especially to the Friday the 13th series. It reminded me so much of that, and I'm a fan of that series, so I definitely appreciated that. The only negative thing I can really say about the movie is kind of during the middle of the film, the pace slows down a bit, and yeah, there's not a lot of kills going on, but of course that picks up at the end or towards the end of the film. You get back up to the high body count. Kills, that's fairly simplistic. There's some great kills, great weapons used, not just the axe, and the gore's really good. It's not overdone, and yeah, I don't know, it just has that really 80s cheesy feel to it. But if you have not checked this one out and you're a slasher fan, highly recommend sourcing out a copy and watching it, because yeah, as I said, a damn good slasher and one of the best slashers of modern times. This came out around the same time as Hatchet, and in my opinion this is 100 times better than Hatchet. Yeah, especially in terms of a slasher, it just does everything better than Hatchet did, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. So yeah, if you're a fan of slashers, or modern slashers especially, do yourself a favour and check this one out. It's really good, and I'd love to see more of this Ronnie killer, so I'm hoping they do a sequel. They probably never will, but I'm hoping so, because he was an awesome killer in my opinion. But yeah, I had a ton of fun with this and just wanted to jump on camera and yeah, hopefully get more people watching this movie. So if you're a slasher fan, please check it out, and if you've seen this movie, definitely leave your comments below. I'm keen to know what other people think of this, and that's it. Thanks for watching.